So I've just finished watching the fight between Bakole and Kuzmin. So I'm gonna give my post-fight thoughts on that. It was a good fight. It wasn't quite as action-packed as I thought it was gonna be. Um, Martin Bakole wins by unanimous decision. It was a competitive fight, but Bakole won pretty comfortably, even though it was, like I say, a competitive fight. I think I had Bakole winning 7 rounds and Kuzmin winning 3 rounds. Um, Bakole, he boxed quite well behind the jab. He kept the fight at a distance, and like I say, he boxed well behind the jab, showed decent head movement, and made the fight kind of easy boxing behind his jab. For me, Kuzmin was kind of too happy to stay on the outside, where I felt he was clearly, losing most of the rounds. He didn't seem to mind. He was just staying on the outside. I thought that when he kind of closed the distance down a bit, well, to be fair, he didn't really close the distance down. There would be a couple rounds where Bakole just decided he was going to give up the distance and give up his range and kind of put a high guard up and stand right in front of Kuzmin. And then Kuzmin would get the better of the exchanges. He seemed to land the cleaner, bigger, harder shots. But then after Bakole would do that and give away a round or two, he'd come back out and get back on his jab and, start to win the rounds again. So I feel like Kuzmin needs to kind of work on a bit of foot speed so that he can close down the distance when he's fighting these taller fighters. And I think maybe he needs to come in a bit lighter so he can be a bit more agile and get in on the inside and also up his punch output, because he wasn't throwing enough volume. So the only way he could win the fight was by knockout, because he was giving away the rounds because he wasn't doing enough. He would land a couple of hard, good, clean shots, but Bakole would be pecking away with the jab and hitting him with other shots as well that weren't maybe not that big of a shots, but he was outworking Kuzmin and he was outboxing him. So pretty good victory for Martin Bakole. Looking forward to see who he's going to fight next in the heavyweight division. But yeah, I found it quite strange that Bakole would give up his distance every now and again on purpose, putting himself in danger, because he has by the looks of it, he has a very good chin, because he got caught with some very big clean shots on the head and face, side of the head and on the jaw, and he never once got wobbled in the fight. So looks like he has a very good chin, but I don't understand why he was putting himself in danger like that when he could have made the fight even easier than it was by just really sticking to the jab, because Kuzmin wasn't making any effort to try and close down the distance, really. He wasn't trying to, back Bakole up and close him down on the ropes and then, get shots off. He was just happy to keep the fight in the middle of the ring, which was, better suited for Bakole. But yeah, I don't think Kuzmin's game plan was too good. I heard the commentators say that in the build-up, Kuzmin said he was going to be defensive in this fight. I feel like he needed to be the aggressor in this fight, being the shorter of the two fighters. He definitely needed to be the aggressor in this fight, but, chose to box on the back foot. And Bakole made the fight look comfortable. He got caught, like I say, he got caught with a couple of big clean shots, but other than that, I feel like he was winning the fight pretty easily, and he boxed pretty well. So, looking forward to see who Bakole fights next in this heavyweight division. Thanks for listening, guys. Talk to you soon.